second grade. I'm so excited for today's lesson. Now, I know you might say, you're always excited, Miss Shin, but today I really am super duper excited about this lesson because I believe that this is something that you will use not only in second grade, but in third and fourth grade as well. So, what are we learning about today? Today, we're going to learn about something called claim, evidence, and reasoning. In short, we say CER. What is CER? Well, let's find out. So let's start by stamping the objective. By the end of the lesson, I will be able to make claims with evidence and reasoning using data or information in a scenario. One more time. Let's stamp the objective. By the end of the lesson, I will be able to make claims with evidence and reasoning using data or information in a scenario. So you might ask, when would I use CER? Well, in science, there is always a question that scientists are investigating. Scientists are just people who are super curious about the world around them. So CER helps you work through those problems or questions. It helps you develop a better understanding of the problem, and it gives you the ability to communicate or talk about your thoughts clearly and scientifically. So again, CER is just the way to give an explanation to a scientific question or problem. So let's break down CER. Now, when you are trying to answer a scientific question, you must first make a claim. You need to answer the question. Once you answer the question, you provide evidence. Evidence is data or research that you gathered, which includes observations, investigations, readings, videos, or any other information. Now you can make a connection with reading. Making a claim and evidence is very similar to when your reading teacher asks you a question. When they ask you a question, well, you answer it. And the reading teacher also expects you to provide evidence with either a page number or a picture. So in this way, claims and evidence is kind of similar to reading. Now, the part that's a little difficult and is a little different is this part called reasoning. Now, reasoning is how the evidence answers the question or solves the problem. So in second grade, you're definitely expected to be able to make a claim and provide evidence, but reasoning is actually a piece that you'll really start practicing in future grades. But for today, I'm going to go ahead and practice it with you so that way you can be a little more prepared for third and fourth grade. So let's take a look at this example. Below are items that can use energy. Which of the items below does not use sound energy? So I see a tuning fork, a stethoscope, a candle, and a cup phone. And I need to figure out which of these items below does not use sound energy. So because I know that some of us may not have heard of these items, I went ahead and looked up some videos. So starting with the tuning fork. Let's watch this video. Make sure you listen and look carefully. Now, in that video, I noticed I heard a high-pitched noise, and that high-pitched noise was actually caused by a tuning fork that hit a hard surface like a desk. So when it hit the desk, it made that noise, and you could also see the person put the tuning fork on top of the water, and it made the water move or vibrate. Now, let's go ahead and explore this second item, which is called a stethoscope. Listen carefully.
Part, or one of the most basic parts, is the chest piece. This is called a diaphragm, and the diaphragm is going to go directly onto the chest, and this is going to pick up high-pitched noises. So once you place it on the body is going to have acoustic waves or vibrations that are going to be captured through the diaphragm. It's going to travel up the tubing to the earpiece, which is what obviously we're listening to. We'll have this in our ears and we can hear those acoustic waves.
Wow, so I just learned that a stethoscope is a tool that doctors or nurses use to hear the vibrations in your body. How cool is that? I never knew that. And then the third item is a candle. And a candle, I'm sure most of you guys might have them in your house, but if you don't know what a candle is, it's just a piece of wax that can be melted using heat. And the last one is a cup phone. So let's watch this video about a cup phone.
Your voice makes the air particles in the cup start to vibrate. These vibrations then make the bottom of the cup vibrate and make the string move in the same way. And then the vibrating string makes the bottom of the other cup move and the particles in the air in that cup until it reaches your friend's ear. Okay.
So, in that video, I learned that a cup phone, when you talk into it, your voice actually makes the air particles vibrate and travel through the string to the other cup. So, using all of this information that I just learned, I think I'm ready to answer this scientific question using CER. Now, in red will be my claim. That will be my answer. In blue, I will write my evidence. In green, I will give my reasoning. So, a candle does not use sound energy. That is my answer to the question. The question said, which of the items below does not use sound energy? And my answer is a candle does not use sound energy. Now I'm going to give evidence. Well, there's a tuning fork, stethoscope, candle, and cup phone pictured. I was actually given picture evidence. There were also videos shown of a tuning fork, stethoscope, and cup phone, and it shows these objects making vibrations and sound. So I had pictures, and I also had some videos as evidence to support my answer. Now is the hard part. Now I got to give reasoning. Well, here's my reasoning. A tuning fork makes a sound when it is hit against something and vibrates. A stethoscope listens to your heartbeat by detecting the vibrations through your body. A cup phone passes vibrations as sound from one cup to the other through a string. A candle does not vibrate, so there is no sound energy. Instead, when it is lit, it uses heat energy. So, I just answered that scientific question using CER. Now, it's going to be your turn to complete this activity. The activity that you're going to do today is called a CER sort. So go ahead and continue looking at the slides and then watch that video so you know how to complete the activity with excellence. Bye!